a Netflix limited series called The Perfect Couple. And this was an incredible journey it stars Nicole Kidman, Liam Schreiber, and Dakota Fanning.
Travis.
So I'm curious your take. You're mentioning the impact of AI. So I think in the past couple of years, we've seen this revolution of lighting being democratized where you can actually use house light or house wall power, right?
Yes.
And that's like completely changed to where you can do this last project. But now I see the next change being either AI or virtual reality or, like virtual sets. How do you see AI taking that virtual set or just in production in general impacting things like the writer's strike that shut things down for you, right? And it impacted things. But as we're moving forward, it's like a tsunami that's coming. So how do you see it? You said you think it's going to be good for those who use it. Elaborate a little bit.
I think that AI is going to have its place in this industry. Eventually, it's going to really start to take out a lot of jobs. I was showing that I was working with this production designer that literally drew something on a napkin and went in and scanned it into this AI program, and it basically did all the measurements and everything of that set perfectly. He's like, I'm going to be out of a job in 2 or 3 years, right? So you can start to see, like, from art directors' perspectives, from drawing, people that draw sets and everything, that's going to start to really kind of slim down. I think that the AI is going to help us creatively do things that we never thought were possible. Like, I have a scene in this movie that I'm shooting starting in July where it's a C-170 going across the night sky. Well, that's going to cost a lot of money to be able to do that. Well, maybe Snora can be able to create that by just, talking and saying what you want. Can it create a C-170 flying at night? Can I do a layer of clouds in front of it so all of a sudden it looks like it's dancing in the clouds like this with the different layers? So I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, how can we leverage AI to be able to pull something off like that the budget will not have the money to do, right?
Yeah.
To do it big scale,
yeah.
Right? So how can we leverage technology to bring the vision bigger? And I think that's going to be the first leg of it all. You see it over at Strata's booth. I don't know if you've been there, but this guy has an AI tool. This is how I think AI is going to work the best in our industry. All the mundane, passionless, bullshit jobs that have been, like assistant editor, syncing dailies, or a dailies colorist have to syncing dailies and all that stuff. That Strata has eliminated. It just goes, syncs, transcribes, and does everything. Then you can AI track. How about an editor that knows, when did she take that drink of that glass? Because I need to match it with the wide shot. You look in your timeline, there's a blue dot. You go to that, she takes the drink. All this stuff is going to leverage us because I've worked on movies where I'm like, where's the shot of the scene where we started down low and went up there and you just cut to her face? There's a whole shot that I didn't see that.
Yeah.
They're like, so it's like as the process gets in, as the AI starts cooking up more and giving us the ability to really start to use it for creativity and let the mundane nature of syncing dailies, doing this, actually color correcting dailies is probably going to be something that's also going to be slowly, dissolved out, because that's a process that's also, oh my God, all my daily colorists, they're staying up till all hours of the night to be able to
billing overtime and go on, baby.
Yeah.
So when I think of AI, think of in two scenarios, like a fork in the road. Example, when an iPhone came out, when first technology started coming out, people thought that this was going to give us more hours of the day and you'll work less. Well, we'll only work 30 hours a week, 20 hours a week. Well, that's not how innovation and technology changed. Now you are expected to check your email at 24 hours a day. You do more work. Or, do you think that yes, some jobs go away. Like you don't have the person making the horse and buggy whips and the carts, but now they're making electric vehicles, right? And it's like, so yes, if you don't adapt and change, you're going to be out of job.
Yeah.
But do you see it as just like, I guess it's kind of like, seems like it's going to go just making people faster and more efficient, not necessarily taking jobs.
Right.
But what do you see in, because you've seen budgets getting cut just overall.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, right now, I think all the studios are pulling back with content creation. They are going, their slates of projects are being cut by 2/3 because they were creating a lot of junk.
Yeah.
And now they really want to, make it worth the investment.
Yeah.
And they want a really good product. So and I also think because of this weird content creation boom, all of a sudden these, tax incentive states, I had people that had been in the business a month, just came off a peanut farm that was digging up peanuts, and now they're an electrician. And that person is making exactly what the guy who's been in the field for 27 years is making.
Yep.
That's a broken system.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what this huge content creation boom created. Now with the strikes, it's kind of like we're shaking out all of those people that really shouldn't have never picked up a grip stand,
Yeah.
a light, or a camera.
Yeah.
They're going to get shaken out.
Yeah.
And then we're going to rebuild.
I've seen that a lot where you get hired for the role and the role has a budget. It doesn't matter if you're 50 years experience or as long as you can check the box and do the role.
Yeah.
So, because you're for more higher experience gets paid more, or just different industry experience over the years, I'm guessing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
but it's like sometimes I have a lot of years of experience, but sometimes I gauge everything on the project. I'm not looking to, that's going to make me a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's all based on the script. If the script is something I can get my head around and I'm going to be super passionate about, then I'm going to do that. Whether the budget is 200 million or 15 cents.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, awesome. Thank you much for your time. And
Thank you.